Hello Year 9, bonjour, salut. This is actually the second version of this because I realised the first version the audio hadn't worked, so sorry about that. But it's a very straightforward homework. As I said earlier in the week, if you have had me in the past, you've probably done this before in Year 7 or Year 8. If not, it is a very simple but effective task. So all that you need is this video and the sheet that you should have in front of you. There are some spare sheets in our box in B43 and I've attached it to Insight as well if you need it. You could do it on a piece of paper if you want to do that as well, but you may as well use the sheet because it's already laid out for you. At various points in the video you will need to stop and rewind and listen again to different segments, but I will tell you exactly when to stop and pause and rewind. And of course, you're welcome to listen to this as many times as you want. You can stop, rewind and go back. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so first job then is to listen to me read out the list of words. And for each of the 4 steps, you need to do a different thing. So predominantly this is about you hearing the French and being able to understand the English. If you remember our language acquisition process, the earlier stages are all about just hearing what is said and beginning to be able to understand it. So I'm going to read the list out once, and then at the end of the list you need to do whatever each step indicates, then rewind and do the second step, the third step and the 4th step, and then I'll continue afterwards. Okay, so this is the list. Avion, plane, as in an aeroplane. Je vais, I go. Afin de, in order to. Quelquefois, sometimes. Aller, to go. Sortir, to go out. Elle va, she goes. Bateau, boat. Rarement, rarely. Nous prenons, we take. Voiture, car. Souvent, often. Je prends, I take. Nous utilisons, we use. À pied, on foot. À vélo, by bike. J'utilise, I use. Rencontrer, to meet. Nous allons, we go. Tout le temps, all the time. Wonderful. So if you pause now and do step 1, so you've done step 1 there, you've just listened through. Pause now and do step 2, and then each time you just need to pause and repeat the thing in English. Once you've got to the end of that, go back and do step 3, just do exactly the same thing for step 2, and then step 4 is very similar, but I want you to repeat the English 5 times. So it's really embedding that into your memory. Wonderful. Right, moving on to step 5. So at this point you need to write something, so you need a pen or a pencil or something to write with, and all I need you to do is write the English in the correct sequence that you hear the words. So I'm only going to say the French this time, and you need to try and recall what the things are in English. If you're a little bit unsure at this point, nothing to stop you going back and doing step 1 to 4 again, or bits and pieces of them, or even focus in on the words that you're a bit more uncertain with. Okay? So step 5, here we go. Just write the English, please. Souvent, souvent. Avion, avion. Je prends, je prends. Je vais, je vais. Nous utilisons, nous utilisons. Afin de, afin de. À pied, à pied. Quelquefois, quelquefois. À vélo, à vélo. Aller, aller. J'utilise, j'utilise. Sortir, sortir. Rencontrer, rencontrer. Elle va, elle va. Nous allons, nous allons. Bateau, bateau. Tout le temps, tout le temps. Rarement, rarement. Voiture, voiture. Nous prenons. Nous prenons. Brilliant, well done. If you want to go back and listen to that again, that's absolutely fine. Entirely up to you. And we'll move on to step 6. So step 6 now, same thing as in that I'm going to read out the words in a different sequence, but this time I want you to write the French. I'd like you to do this without referring to anything else, so don't have anything written down in front of you, don't look things up, just have a go at making that connection between what you hear and what you see when you're written down. We had a conversation about this last lesson, that's one of the most difficult things that I can ask you to do. The processes that your brain needs to go through to do that are really, really complex. So have a go, have a try. That's all I can ask from you at this point. You'll be wonderful. Let's go. So, aller, aller, aller. À vélo, à vélo, à vélo. J'utilise, j'utilise, j'utilise. Quelquefois, quelquefois, quelquefois. Sortir, sortir, sortir. À pied, à pied, à pied. Rencontrer, rencontrer, rencontrer. Afin de, afin de, afin de. Elle va. Elle va. Elle va. Nous utilisons. Nous utilisons. Nous utilisons. Nous allons. Nous allons. Nous allons. Je vais. Je vais. Je vais. Bateau. Bateau, bateau. Tout le temps, tout le temps, tout le temps. Je prends, je prends, je prends. Rarement, rarement, rarement. Avion, avion. Avion. Voiture, voiture, voiture. Souvent, souvent, souvent. Nous prenons, nous prenons, nous prenons. Wonderful, well done. So again, if you want to go back, listen again, absolutely fine. Remember, you're writing the French. Okay, final step. This is the only point that I don't want you to stop and start in between. I want you to listen to the full sequence and only then go back and listen again. So please don't pause in between. I want you to listen all the way through until the end, and then if you've got any gaps or you got a bit lost, wait until I've finished and then go back, okay? So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to read the words out in a particular order, and I would like you to number them in the sequence that I say. So I'm going to do 1 and 2, so you can see what I mean. I don't think it's fairly obvious, but just in case you're a bit unsure, and then you can just do the rest yourselves. And as I say, you just need a number for each one of the things. Okay? So if you're ready again, you just need your pen, and we will make a start. So nous prenons. Sorry, I'm only going to read it once actually. I shouldn't have said that twice. Aller, souvent, à vélo, voiture, j'utilise, avion, quelquefois, rarement, sortir, je prends, à pied, tout le temps, rencontrer, bateau, afin de, je vais, elle va, nous allons, nous utilisons. Ok, wonderful stuff. Well done everybody. Très très bien. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.